In the news, Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo of Kogi State donates 26 million to 1,326 corps members deployed to the state. Governor Abba Yusuf signed law creating 3 third-class Emirates in Kano. Trump's defeated Republican rivals show united front at convention. In sport, England booked Euro 2025 sport despite holding Sweden to 0-0 draw. This is the MLC TV Global News, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the confluent state of Nigeria. I am Abiodun Sadiq. Thanks for joining us. Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has charged the 10 newly appointed judges to uphold the rule of law, not the rule of men. He urged them not to be biased in discharging their duties. The governor gave the charge at Muhammadu Buhari Civic Center, Lokoja, the state capital, during the swearing-in ceremony of the appointed judges of the High Court, Sharia Court, and Customary Court. Governor Ododo promised not to interfere in their affairs and to discharge their duties. Our reporter tells us more.
Honorable Mohammed Bello Muhammad, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God.
After the oath was taken, Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo charged them and other judicial stakeholders to uphold the tenets of being men and women on the bench, emphasizing that the people of Kogi State are looking up to them to uphold the rule of law at all times. The governor charged the newly judges across the board to be of good conduct and unquestionably character, who have justified their appointment. Hence, his government is collectively responsible to ensure that the rules of the judiciary will not be hindered. He expressed his administration's commitment to give the judiciary the freedom to function and ensure societal stability will not be in any way interferes with their decisions.
The judiciary owes the society an obligation to be just and fair. A judiciary trusted by the people will promote peace and security. An unjust judiciary is a recipe for anarchy and chaos. As the chief priest in the temple of justice, I urge you all to uphold the tenets that set you apart as honorable men and women of the bench. Every Kogi is looking up to you to uphold the rule of law over the rule of men. We must be constantly reminded of our professional mandate to dispense justice to all without bias. The judges we sworn in just now today are men and women of impeccable character and unquestionable integrity, who have justified their qualification for such a good responsibility. It is our collective responsibility to ensure that the eye of justice doesn't go blind.
Ododo guarantees security as well as that of their family members, vowing that his government will not shy away from providing the necessity of protecting the lives and livelihood of the citizenry.
As your chief servant, I shall not interfere in your decision. My interest is a Kogi where every Kogi has access to justice and is treated fairly and with a sense of equity. As a part of our commitment to entrench a judiciary that is insulated against corruption, our administration will continue to provide the necessary working logistics and the right environment for our judges. For us, it is no favor, but a responsibility to protect the independence and sanctity of the temple of justice.
The Chief Judge of Kogi State, Justice Josiah Majabi, in his remarks said the event was significant in the judicial antecedents of the state. It was the first outing of the Governor Ododo-led administration within the judiciary sector and the first time in the history that 10 judges will be sworn in on the same day. The Chief Judge commended the immense contribution of the immediate past governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, who initiated the process. While the Kogi Chief Judge extended his congratulations to the new judges of the state, he reminded them that their new offices place a duty on them to maintain the integrity and sanctity of the judicial arm.
The office of a judge is a sacred one that is revered and respected, and therefore places a duty on you to maintain the integrity and sanctity of the office above all other considerations. Your lordships must remember always that justice is one of the attributes of God which you are called upon to administer for men. Therefore, you must deal fairly with litigants, recognizing the equality and dignity of all. You must ensure that every person is treated accordingly to the same standards and with the same respect, regardless of class, religion, race, ethnicity, nationality, gender, or any other social category. I urge you to uphold justice, equity, fairness, and the rule of law in the discharge of your responsibilities as judges. Your Excellency, sir, I want to conclude by saying, let me at this juncture appreciate your leadership style since you assumed office as the executive governor of our dear state, which is hinged on fairness, equity, and inclusiveness. Let me also congratulate you on the appointment of Honorable Justice R.O. Ayola and Honorable Justice E. Eneche as the Justices of the Court of Appeal, and also Honorable Justice Mariam E. Yusuf Baibu as Judge of the Federal Capital Territory High Court. All appointed recently and most significantly in your time as governor of their state, in this state. Your Excellency, I wish you more wins. I have to say this because your performance so far is seen on what can be described as judicial attribute. That's why I'm using this time to declare it as such.
Justice Majabi also pointed out that the judges must be wary of the new trend of social media, odems, which seems to be the order of the day, but rather stick principally to the rule of law and principles of the fairness, equity, and justice. While he commended the governor for reflecting adherence strongly to the principles of fairness, equity, and inclusiveness, he admonished him to continue to lead the state in such direction, while promising the cooperation of the judicial arm in connectivity to move the Kogi state forward.
You should be guided and abide by your oath of office, judicial oath, and code of conduct for judicial officers. You should remain resolute and undaunted when your decisions are subjected to social media trial, which is the order of the day. To the legal practitioners, I enjoin you to maintain high standards of professional conduct and portray the legal profession in good light.
While reading out the dissertation of the 10 newly sworn-in judiciary officials, the Secretary to the State Government of Kogi State, Dr. Folashade Ayoade, appreciated Governor for being sensitive to gender balances, even in the appointment of judges.
3 of them are women. They are women. I want to say, Your Excellency, sir.
Earlier in his welcome remarks, the State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Muiz Abdullahi, stated that the Kogi State Judiciary mounts into the administration of Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has witnessed several good omens, ranging from appointment of illustrious sons and daughters of the state into the higher judiciary roles in the country. He noted that on the part of the government of Kogi State, all that was required for the state judiciary arms to perform ultimately has been provided, acknowledging that although there was a room for improvements.
Let me assure you that as a homegrown Attorney General, I know your challenges. I want to encourage you and state that the government is committed to your welfare, and with time, most of your challenges will be a thing of the past. I know my principal is dedicated to the welfare of all members of the judiciary as he is to the welfare of all Kogans. I must at this stage re-emphasize the importance of the judiciary and indeed the working legal system. This is core in view of the commitment of the administration of His Excellency Alhaji Ahmad Usman Ododo to tackling insecurity and all manner of social vices in our dear Kogi State. There is therefore no gainsaying that the judiciary needs to up to its task and be seen to dispense justice at all times.
As earlier stated, 4 judges, namely Ajasola Joseph Sunday, Badamas Kadri, Ojoma Rachel Haruna, and Isoma Beatrice Ada were sworn in as judges of the High Court, while 5 caddies, including Mohammed Bello Mohammed, Yakub Ada Benege, Okino Isa Shaidu, Idris Alaje Abdullahi, and Shaibu Rawa Aliu, were sworn into the State Sharia Court. Maria Ozohar Otaru was sworn in as the Judge, Customary Court of Appeal, Kogi State. The highlight of the event was the distribution of cars to the newly appointed judges of the judiciary. I am Faith Abdulgafar reporting for MLC TV.
Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has made effort to improve the environment in Lokoja, and residents need to complement his effort by working together to create a healthier and safer environment for all. In a press release, the Public Relations Officer for Environment and Ecological Management, Miriam Adam, revealed that the State Commissioner for Environment and Ecological Management, Engineer Joseph Oluwasegun Stephen, during the inspection and monitoring exercise at the Muritala Muhammad Road, Lokoja, explained that the sustained clearing of drainages will reduce the flooding of its roads in the 2024 rainy season. The Commissioner further stated that the measure was part of the Governor Usman Ododo-led administration's avowed effort to foster sustainable development and a quality living environment in Kogi State. He warned that residents of Lokoja should avoid harmful practices that pose severe health risk and discomfort to their neighbors. He stated that the alarming trend involved channeling soak-away pipes into drainages and gutters, contaminating water sources and creating unhygienic environment. The Commissioner said any continuing violation will result in severe consequences. Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo of Kogi State has donated 20,000 naira to each of the 1,326 corps members deployed to the state to ease their welfare. The money amounting to 26 million naira was shared out to the corps members during the closing ceremony of the 2024 Batch B Stream 1 orientation course at the NYSC Permanent Orientation Camp, Asaya Kababunu local government area. The governor, who was represented by the deputy, Joel Oyibo, said the gesture was to motivate the corps members so that they can impart positively on their place of primary assignment. He added that any of them that excelled during the service year will be honored and rewarded after their service. The governor implored the corps members to be diligent, selfless and hardworking to enable them to be rewarded at the end of their service year. Ododo also appealed to employers, communities and indeed the people of the state to warmly receive the corps members and make them feel at home. He assured the corps members of government commitment to their safety and welfare package during and after the service year. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has announced a farewell gift of 100,000 naira for each corps members leaving the National Youth Service Corps NYSC camp in the state, and a sum of 100 million naira for the NYSC support staff. This announcement was made during the address as the special guest of honor at the NYSC Passing Out Parade closing ceremony for the 2024 Batch B Stream 1 corps members held at the NYSC orientation camp in Lokoja on Tuesday. Governor Sanwo-Olu, who was dressed up in an NYSC attire, also pledged 5 billion naira towards the construction of a permanent site for the National Youth Service Corps orientation camp in the state. The governor stated that this year alone, he will be allocating a total of 5 billion naira to commence the full development of the permanent site for NYSC. The Kano state government has created 3 second-class emirates subject to the authority of the Emir of Kano. The new emirate, as contained in the Kano State Emirate Council Bill 2024 signed into law by Governor Abba Yusuf, were Rano, Gaya, and Karaye. The Kano State House of Assembly in 2019 removed 36 local government areas from the Kano Emirate to create 4 new emirates, Rano, Gaya, Karaye, and Bichi, leaving 8 local government areas for Kano Emirate. Following the judgment, the State House of Assembly began hearing the Kano State Emirate Council Establishment Bill 2024, setting the stage for the creation of 3 additional second-class emirates. And on politics, a civil society organization, Conscience for Human Rights and Conflict Resolution, CHRCR, has called for immediate dissolution of caretaker chairmen in the 21 local government areas of Kogi State. In a statement issued in Lokoja, the executive director of CHRCR, Idris Miliki Abdul, said the illegal caretaker chairman put in place on the 5th July by Kogi State House of Assembly for 6 months can no longer stand, as many of these illegal chairmen may be willing to contest for the same election through their political party, which will bring contradiction and further promote illegality and give unnecessary advantage. Miliki said this coming after Kogi State Independent Electoral Commission, COSEC, released the timetable released for the conduct of local government elections in the state, scheduled for 19th of October. CHRCR called the governor, Usman Ododo, to remove the caretaker chairman immediately and replace them with the directors of local government, DLJs, across the state. A federal high court sitting in Abuja has affirmed Dr. Asir Ighodalo as the duly nominated and authentic governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in Edo State. In a judgment delivered by Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court in the suit marked CS/469/24, the court held that Dr. Ighodalo was duly nominated at the February 22nd primaries of the PDP, which aired in Benin City, and consequently dismissed the case filed against his nomination by the plaintiff, Philip Shaibu. He secured a total of 577 votes to beat his closest rival, Philip Shaibu, and 10 other aspirants. Philip Shaibu, the impeached deputy governor of Edo State, has been reinstated. A federal high court in Abuja returned Shaibu as the deputy governor. The court has also directed the Inspector General of Police, IGP, to immediately restore his security details. The Edo State House of Assembly impeached Shaibu in April, ending a long-drawn drama between him and Governor Godwin Obaseki. The Senate has removed Senator Ali Ndume as the chief whip and replaced him with Senator Tahir Monguno. Ndume's replacement by the Senate followed a directive issued to the effect in a letter written by the National Chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Umar Ganduje, and National Secretary, Senator Bashir Ajibola. The request was put to voice vote by Senate President Godwin Akpabio and loudly affirmed by all the APC senators.
Can you shout aye? Those again say nay. The ayes have it. Mohammed Monguno replaces Senator Ali Ndume as the majority whip of the 10th Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Can it be brought forward?
According to the letter, the party accused Ndume of making hurtful comments against the administration of President Bola Tinubu. The letter read in part that Ndume had been making, unquote, an rabid outburst against the government before the international community, which is not only harmful to the government's image, but its effort to bring in foreign direct investments. We go on a short break now. We'll be right back.
MILWAUKEE TV Online is here. For your timely and reliable news that reaches you fast with the breaking news, choose MLC TV. Get human interest stories right here on MLC TV. With entertainment, sports, business, culture, tourism, and fashion news stories all featured on MLC TV. Not forgetting political and current affairs news, state and federal government and people's matters will be discussed regularly on MLC TV. MLC TV, your one-stop online destination for unbiased, accurate news, entrepreneur ideas, and youth matters to the rest of the world. MLC TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone.
Welcome back. And on crime, the Kogi State Police Commander have confirmed the arrest of Police Inspector Aminu Muhammad and his gang for alleged armed robbery in the state. The Police Public Relations Officer PPRO Kogi State Police Command William Ayawu confirmed the arrest to newsmen, said the police officer has been arrested and already in detention. It was gathered that he robbed the residence of those living around Police C Division in Lokoja, the state capital. According to the source, he was arrested last Sunday after a robbery incident, which further revealed he has been involved in several similar cases in the past. Luck, however, ran out of him this time, following the escapades of a notorious gang of armed robbers who specialize in robbing houses of household items and cars. The source further confirmed that one of the car he allegedly stole was found in the workshop of a panel-beater named Arome Moses, who was already working on changing the car's color at Ochadamu near Ayingba in the state. And on the foreign scene, Donald Trump has defeated rivals for the 2024 Republican nomination, took the stage to sing his praises at the party's convention. Ms. Ali, the former UN ambassador who posed the strongest challenge to Trump earlier this year, said Donald Trump has a strong endorsement. In a speech in MILWAUKEE, she said, for the sake of their nation, Ms. Ali said in May that she would vote for the former president, but her headline speech on Tuesday was a most direct endorsement of the Republican nominee. 6 people who died in a luxury hotel in Thailand were poisoned by drinks laced with cyanide, police have said. Police suspect that one of the dead was behind the poisoning and was driven by crushing deaths. The 6 deceased were found dead by housekeepers at the Grand Aroman Hotel in the Thai capital Bangkok late on Tuesday. Investigators believe they had been dead for 24 hours by then. And on sport, England will be at Euro 2025 to defend their title, but will need to improve if they are to convince supporters they can go all the way again. Sarina Wigman's side had the task in Sweden of securing automatic qualification for next year's tournament in Switzerland. Chelsea have begun disciplinary proceedings against midfielder Enzo Fernandez after he posted a video on social media that the French Football Federation said including an alleged racist and discrimination chant. On Tuesday, the FFF said it would file a complaint to World Governing Body FIFA over the video featuring a song sung by some of the Argentina squad about France black players. Fernandez, Chelsea teammate Wesley Fofana, who has won cap for France, posted an image of the video on Instagram describing it as uninhabited racism. FIFA is also investigating the video in which several members of the Argentina squad take part in a song originally sung by Argentina fans questioning the heritage of France's black and mixed race players. And that is the size of our news package. Please share and subscribe to all our social media handles. Our YouTube channel, Malakite TV. Like and follow our Facebook pages, MLC TV, MLC TV2, MLC TV Yoruba, and Ibira Vabe, MLC TV. Instagram, MLC TV 2021. X handle, Malakite TV. Trends, Malakite TV, and TikTok, Malakite_TV. For your event coverage, for news, documentary, media professional services, appearance on any of our educative and informative programs. Your contributions, comments, advert placement, or sponsorship, please call or send SMS to any of the numbers displayed on your screen. Join Malakite TV online on weekends to watch our various programs. Saturday, 5 p.m. Health Med Info, and 7 p.m. Political Arena. On Sunday, 6 p.m. Women's Ward, and 7 p.m. Kakache Ibera. While on Monday, 9 a.m. The Opinion, and 9 p.m. Senior Citizen Alcove. These are our programs you cannot afford to miss. It is Malakite TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Please be your brother's keepers to build a happier and better society together. I am Abiodun Sadiq. Thanks for watching.